Introducing Top 10 TV characters who only died because the actors did. Some TV characters leave the screen in dramatic, scripted deaths, but in some cases, the loss is all too real. When an actor passes away unexpectedly, showrunners face a difficult decision. How do they handle the loss of someone who was an essential part of the story? Today, we're looking at TV characters whose deaths were written into their shows because the real actors sadly passed away. 1. Finn Hudson, Glee. Few deaths in TV history hit as hard as the loss of Corey Monteith, who played Finn Hudson on Glee. Monteith passed away in July 2013 from an accidental overdose, sending shockwaves through Hollywood and leaving Glee without one of its central characters. Instead of replacing Finn, the show decided to honor Monteith's memory with a powerful tribute episode, The Quarterback. Finn's cause of death was never explicitly mentioned in the show, but the grief portrayed by the cast was raw and real because they weren't just acting, they were mourning their real-life friend. The episode became one of the most emotional in Glee's history, proving that sometimes reality is even more heartbreaking than fiction. 2. Mr. Hooper, Sesame Street. Even children's television isn't immune to real-life tragedy. Will Lee, the actor who played Mr. Hooper, passed away in 1982. Instead of quietly writing him out, Sesame Street took a bold step. They used his death as a way to help children understand loss. In a now famous episode, Big Bird excitedly asks when Mr. Hooper will return, only to be gently told that he isn't coming back. The scene is heartbreaking, but it was also groundbreaking. At a time when children's shows avoided tough topics, Sesame Street showed its young audience that it's okay to grieve, to ask questions, and to remember those we love. 3. Chef, South Park. Isaac Hayes was the voice behind one of South Park's most iconic characters, Chef. But when Hayes left the show in 2006, reportedly due to conflicts over its portrayal of Scientology, the show had to write his character out. Sadly, in 2008, Hayes passed away, and the show made sure Chef's exit was as wild as South Park itself. Instead of a quiet farewell, they killed Chef off in one of the most ridiculous, over-the-top ways possible, falling off a bridge, being mauled by a bear, and then getting struck by lightning. It was South Park's way of acknowledging the character's departure while keeping things true to their dark, satirical style. Even so, Chef's death marked the end of an era for the show. 4. Edna Krabappel, The Simpsons. For decades, Marsha Wallace was the voice of Edna Krabappel, the sarcastic yet lovable teacher on The Simpsons. But when Wallace passed away in 2013, the show made the decision to retire her character as well. Rather than a dramatic farewell, Edna's absence was handled with quiet respect. A touching tribute showed Ned Flanders looking at a framed photo of Edna, as her signature laugh echoed in the background. It was a subtle but emotional way to say goodbye to a beloved character and the woman who brought her to life. 5. Ray Holtz, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Though Brooklyn Nine-Nine is known for its humor, the show took a serious turn after the passing of actor Reg E. Cathey, who played Captain Holt's former mentor, Raymond Holtz. After Cathey's passing in 2018, the show honored him by having Holt deliver an emotional speech about his character's death. It wasn't just a tribute to the character, but to Cathey himself, a talented actor who left a lasting impact on everyone he worked with. 6. Carrie Fisher and Leia Organa. Star Wars, The Mandalorian, and The Rise of Skywalker. While not a TV series in the traditional sense, the Star Wars universe had to make major adjustments after the tragic passing of Carrie Fisher in 2016. Fisher's role as Princess Leia was iconic, and her death left a huge gap in the franchise. Instead of recasting, Lucasfilm used a mix of CGI and unused footage to give Leia a proper farewell in The Rise of Skywalker. Then, in The Mandalorian, her legacy was subtly honored, ensuring that Fisher's impact on the Star Wars universe would never be forgotten. Losing a beloved actor is never easy, for fans or for the people who worked with them. But these shows found ways to honor their legacies, keeping their characters alive in the hearts of viewers. Which of these TV character deaths impacted you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.